when I first moved in, obviously I was homeless because I was in a foster family, but then that broke down, so I ended up being homeless. And I spoke to my social worker and everything, and obviously they spoke to here, come for an interview, and then been here over a year. But you ask the staff, like, the amount I've changed and how I used to be quite much emotionally unstable when I first moved in, but the support I've got has made me into a different person, really.
When I first moved in here, it was due to a family breakdown because me and Mum are so alike that we were clashing all the time, and it wasn't great to be arguing with her all the time. And then I had a partner at the time, so I moved in with him, then that broke down, so I was pretty much homeless when I first moved in here. I was an emotional wreck when I first moved in. I am still under the mental health, but with the help of the hostel I got involved under Fairlow House, but it's now being changed to Norwich Mental Health. But I don't think without the support of the hostel I wouldn't be here now, really.
Someone moved in, and when we got the referral, we were told that this young person would not engage with staff, come from a residential setting, wouldn't engage with staff, stayed in the room all the time, completely demotivated. And initially we thought, oh, wow, how are we going to work with this person? Because it's key, you know, engaging with staff and other people is sort of key to it. But I like to give people a chance. I think the Benjamin Foundation are very good at giving people chances. So met with him and moved in, and slowly through time he's started to come out of his room. He engages with his key worker. He's spending time in the lounge with other young people. He's now looking at college courses, and recently met with a social worker who said that she was astounded at the change, and that she said it might not seem like a huge thing, but actually for him it's massive. You know, allowing staff to check his bedroom to make sure he's keeping it. She said that he wouldn't let anyone anywhere near his room before. So it's things like that. So from someone else's point of view, that might not seem a big deal, but when you see that change in a young person, and you just think, well, we can build on that and we can keep on. It's that sort of confidence, and I think that comes from feeling safe here and having that stability and having staff here all the time. So at any time of day you want to talk to somebody, there's always someone here, and I think that's key to what we do and how we work.
We sort of look to put a support package together for them. Each young person would have a varied sort of support package. It would be on sort of a personal basis, but our role here is to kind of support them into independent living, whether that be helping in getting training, going further into education, accessing work, things like that. So yeah, that's the kind of main thing that we would do here.
It's gone great this time round. I mean, Mel's my support worker, and if it weren't for Mel, like every time I'm upset, I can go down, I can talk to her about anything, so it's quite nice.
Support I got was superb, you know, I'd say first class, but the helped me get the flat I'm living in now, still, since I've left here, and since that, you know, sort of turned my life around a little bit. Without the help and support from people that work here, or did at the time, I wouldn't be where I am now. You know, I've got a little girl, she's 4 years old, you know, and yeah, basically it was a happy time.
Kind of helped me, like if I wanted help, he'd be there. Just whenever I needed him, like I could just pop into the staff room bit, and he's there to talk all the time. Like even if I say I'm upset at like 1 o'clock in the morning, if I can ring up, he'll still answer the phone and talk to me anyway. Yeah. Doesn't matter when it is.
Yeah. You can see a huge difference. You know, they grow in confidence, self-belief. They feel that they can take on everyday life maybe better than they could do before they came to us, and they're able to make positive choices which benefit themselves, and know how to tackle moving on and being able to look after themselves, and you know, sort of growing into adulthood, they're able to make the right choices and be able to support themselves and live sort of fulfilled lives, really. So you can see a big change within them from starting with us, and then when they leave, it's really good.
I'd like to get a job at some point. I think that's one of my main goals, either get a job, or in January I'm hoping to start a course with the Open University, which is I'm hoping to do childcare, because that's something I've been really interested in, because I've got a niece and a nephew, and well, growing up with them you get used to it. So
I would have probably ended up in trouble with the, when I was younger I was with the police for a little while. I'd have probably ended up being homeless, you know, on the streets or something, you know, but they just, like I say, the support and that I got from the care I got from the staff sort of helped me not turn my life around, but kept me on the right path, sort of thing.
I think I'd be on the streets doing drugs. That's the bottom line of it. I think I'd have got involved in the wrong crowd a lot earlier than what I did, which is why I'm quite happy that this place is here, really. Because if it wasn't, I don't think I would be as together as I am now. So, and I have changed a lot since I come here, and my relationship with Mum has got a lot better now.
Because obviously I had nowhere else to go, and if it went for here, then I wouldn't have had anywhere to go. So obviously it's too old to go for another foster family anyway, but there's so many people out there who are homeless that they would have nowhere to go if this weren't open.
You don't see there being any other options?
No.